We both had people taken away from us too soon, and we both need to make amends.
Well, everyone wishes they could speak again to those who have gone. Why should there be an exception for you?
Because they are Adam and Eve?
You saw him die. Roger, die.
I did.
I don't want to be exceptional. Maybe once I did. I just want to be good. I just want to help someone. And Roger needs me. And I wasn't there the last time he needed me. Look at me.
I'm not joking.
Look at my heart. Help me.
I will be your guide, Lyra Coulter. I will show you the way in. The other side is not my place. So as for getting out again, you'll have to manage that by yourself.
Don't. Oh, you look great! I imagined you a little darker, but you look great. Mary, I love you so much. You're so trustful, you know, you're so nice and kind, open to everyone, curious.
What else is there left to do?
No one is keeping an eye on you, because already right there, just that into your encore en, zero. Yes, or just right there, this one doing that, and it's the end.
You came here to protect her, but instead gave them the fuse to a bomb.
There it comes.
You admitting yet that you were
Protect
arrogant?
Maxwell once he knows what they're doing.
He'll do what?
You will intervene.
Will he?
No, he's gonna be like, okay, they're occupied with something, let them be. Burn it.
We need to get back.
No. Because they will find another way, then another, and another. You must find the intention craft.
What do you intend?
Destruction.
Like always.
This way! The intention craft is just ahead.
You'll have no choice, Marisa. You will still kill her. I have no choice.
Then I have a statement to make. I wish to stand trial for the murder of Cardinal Sturrock. A murder I conspired on with your father, President.
No, I'm telling the truth. And I will make the same claim in front of the consistorial court.
I am your father president. You will address me as father president. Or your grace.
This is where your loyalty lies. Not with that above. Not with truth, but with power.
Let's get her out of here.
No, you cannot do this. You call yourself a holy man. How do you think your authority looks on you now? Huh?
This is what you really are. An incoherent, emotional woman. We still have enough left for our purposes. And when we sever your demon, you will be the bullet
To kill.
Lyra and I.
Oh, if you want to destroy her, do that. Physically and mentally. Okay, it's now. It's now, it's now, it's now. Okay. Okay. Okay.
We need passage across the water.
Oh, I'm sorry. One of your party is unsuitable for travel at this time.
Anyone? No, that's...
We have to follow the rules. A pain, but necessary. No passage.
But he is me.
If you come, he must stay.
I don't think you understand. If we separate, we die.
But isn't that what you want?
I'm sorry, I can't watch that.
I don't leave part of myself behind Marsha's sheep. Yes, you do. It's her misfortune, or luck, to be able to see and talk the part she must be. You will not know until you're on the water. But you must all leave that part of yourselves here. The rules are very clear.
We're gonna get on the boat. Don't worry.
Lyra, you're not listening to him. He won't let us.
You entertained as...
He can come on the boat. He fits everywhere. And we've always travelled together. No one's ever had any problem with it. So I don't see how you...
But if he does, the boat stays here. Sorry.
We can't separate. We can't.
Han. No. Han.
When will she see him again? She won't. I've taken millions across. None have come back. We will.
I know. Spoiler alert if you didn't read the books. Jump. I know that they're gonna see each other again at some point, but it's awful.
It's a law. Like this one. We might have to make an exception just this once.
I love you, Will, but...
Do you think if anything could help me, it wouldn't have happened already? Do you think that people I'd carry come with me gladly? No, they struggle, they cry, they bribe, they fret. I find it helps to be cheery and compliant. I am both those things. I'm sorry. I truly am. But if she comes, she does so alone.
But I can't not do this.
You can, Lyra.
What about Richard?
And it won't be Lyra and Han. You're leaving me here alone. What will I do? I didn't have those dreams. They were your dreams. I didn't even want to come here. This is your choice.
But we're together.
Not if you do this.
I can't betray Roger. It's my fault he's dead. Now he needs me.
I need you too. Why can't you see that? Where will I go?
French. Okay. I will go to the land of the dead and I'll come back. I'm not leaving you.
But you are.
Well, then we will find a way out of here. And we'll go to Westeros. Somehow you've got to get there too.
You've chosen Roger over me.
Please don't move. Please. There's no other way. I've got to.
He can't help Will with this situation. He's just like us.
Just go.
I swear it hurts right there, inside. I can't talk right now. You know when you don't want to cry and your throat is like that. You know you need to what can I tell you? I knew that I would cry, I cried, I want to cry again. It's awful, it's truly awful, guys, because I knew it would be bad, I would cry. I knew about the conversations that they would have. I knew about the tears, about the crying part, the screaming part. In a way, in my memory and how I imagined it, and so many times, it was even louder screams and louder tears. It was really like destroying her from the inside, and because of that she was screaming to the entire planet, to all of the world, her pain. So right there, it almost feels like it's not enough. And also in my memory, I mean, not in what I imagined, but really in my memory of the book. I told you I read the books, but it was a long time ago. For me, we all screamed also, felt a certain pain, and right there I didn't have this impression. I mean, during the scene. But I appreciate the fact that she's not screaming that much and all, but it's more subtle than that. I mean, not that part, but even their discussion before that. I appreciate it because maybe it would have felt too much. Not to me, because I imagined it like that, but you know, I'm thinking about the viewers who didn't read the books or just who read the books but who are not as emotional as me. Maybe they would have been like, oh, it's too much, it's too pushed, so maybe it's right that it's not how I imagined it. I don't know why I'm making this sense, you know, I'm trying to explain to you stuff. It's a mess right there into my mind right now, so don't blame me and don't judge me. But this moment was well done. Like, clearly, it was heartbreaking, like it was supposed to be. I think that it's really because into the books they are explaining so well the link that you have with your demon, and during 3 entire books, that really when this happened, I felt so destroyed by that moment. So right there, because during this show, during these 3 seasons, they insisted also a lot into it, they represented that on screen really well, so I knew that they would do well also that moment, and they did it well. And Pan, to see him like that, to see that version of him like that, I mean, that form of him and all, it was so well done, so well chosen, you know. I mean, by that, the lights, the situation, the environment, you know, how they did it really. It was really well done because, again, it was not too much. They could have gone, you know, even darker, even, you know, they could have insisted on the fact that it's the land of the dead, so everything dark, just a little light, you know, stuff like that. But no, they really just did it, and in a subtle way, in a symbolic way. I know that I'm only talking about the last scene for now, but you have to understand why. I need to drink. I really still have my throat, you know. All of the rest of that narrative arc was well done. I didn't remember all of these situations. I said it. I remember the big facts about that final book. I maybe sometimes have issues with the chronology, but I can miss some details, and you know, I remembered for sure that moment, you know, with the guy on the boat. I think that I remembered that moment with her talking to her death. I mean, all of these different discussions around death, I remember to read them, but you know the situation with these people waiting and all, I can't remember that moment. Maybe it's totally into the book and just I erased it from my memories because of that last scene. I mean, that last moment being so awful that everything for me about the Land of the Dead, or at least everything before meeting Roger, it's only that, you know. It can be resumed only by that. But yes, all of these discussions around death are really great. Again, this is one of the things that I love the most with this universe. It's all of these big discussions about big subjects and all of this symbolic stuff, like, you know, to meet your death, the fact that your death is following you since you were born, but the fact that she or he, I don't know, appeared only when it's time for you to die, when you want to die, the fact that if you're cheating with death, you have to wait for your real death to come to take you, like all of that thing also about crossing, about the fact that you lose your demon, your soul, your conscience, all of that when you're entering into the Land of the Dead. We have so many discussions and big things, you know, that they are talking about, but also that we can see which are represented, and I love that. It's not a surprise, you know, for a universe like that, I mean, to the books, like on the screen, to talk about a subject like that, because they are talking about a religion, they are talking about the fact that Lyra is Eve and stuff like that. So for them to talk about death, it's also meaningful, and also because of all of that question that they began to explore a little right there about heaven, about hell, and about the fact that right there it's a Land of the Dead, it's for everyone, you know. So they are exploring really all of that, all of these things. It's cool. It's a part, you know, of the religious subject that they are in fact exploring by exploring the subject of death. Life after death. Do you understand what I mean? It's cool. For real, to follow Lyra no matter what. It's like that. He couldn't help during that discussion with Pan because it was not his place, you know, to intervene right there. It was his place to only be there and support her when she needed it. All of the rest of the episode, you know, was again about Mrs Coulter. I mean, again, like during the last episode. The fact that she has some funny lines, some, you know, brave moments and all. You know, I know that it's a part of the story, it's great to show that and all, but it's a little, not annoying, but I don't like that because of the fact that I hate that character so much, and you know, it's not a character that I love to hate. You understand what I mean? It's a character that I truly hate, that is so disgusting for me, like she's terrifying me so much that I can't love to hate her. I love a lot how this actress is playing that character, because she's playing her so well, and since the beginning I'm impressed by how she's playing that character. But yes, I don't want to cheer for Marisa, I don't want to lust for with Marisa, I don't want to support her, I don't want to be okay with what she's doing and all. Even if right there she managed to have all of the information that she needed to help the situation with Lyra, with the bomb that they want to do against Lyra, she managed at least to have some information. She thought that she saved the day, but in fact no. But you know that it's not the end of that story. But yes, during these moments, you know, you could think that I'm divided and that I'm between like go Marisa and no, I hate that character. No, I hate that character no matter what. Do I want her to succeed? I want her to continue to do the only thing that she seems good at, meaning to protect Lyra from the Magisterium. You know, at first I was like, to love Lyra? No, she was doing it badly, so not to love Lyra. To protect Lyra? No, she was doing it badly, so not that. So to protect her from the Magisterium. That's all. That's the only thing that she's good at. So do that. Succeed with that, but for the rest, Mary, again, we don't see a lot of her, like that's it right now. She left the girls, she went into the other world. That was during the last episode already. And during this one, she almost died without water, but finally she met the Mulefa, but she didn't talk with them yet, and she just met them. For me, again, maybe I have an issue with the chronology of the facts into the books, but for me, her beginning to learn from the Mulefa and stuff like that, it's happening at the same time then Lyra and Will entering into the dead world, I mean the land of the dead. So for me, you're a little late, Mary, for what you're supposed to do, and you're supposed to do a lot of things, you know. For what I remember, again, I know that she's not the most important part of the story yet, but because at some point she's gonna be a really, really big important part of the story, for me she needs more time on screen already. You know, the amber, the glass, after that her war as a serpent and all, like she's gonna be a really big deal, Mary, so right there it's almost giving the impression, you know, if I was just watching the show, I would be like, okay, you had her during the season 2, you don't want to let her you know, go during the season 3, you want to keep that character because it was a nice one, so you decided to create a little thing for her during the season 3. Again, if I would just watch the show and I wouldn't know what happened into the book, like truly, I would think that, because they are really not showing the importance of her role and of what she's gonna discover, what she's gonna do, what she's gonna say. Marisa, for sure, she knows how to talk with all of them, with Father President and all of the other ones. She knows how to play with, I don't know how to say it, her abilities. But they all know what you are made of, so I'm not sure that they really can be attracted by you. And if they are really lame. Don't think that I don't like how this actress is playing it. Like, you know, all of the feelings that I'm expressing right now about Mrs Coulter, it's about the character, really not about the actress that I find wonderful to play that character since the beginning. She's making me feel all of the feelings that Mrs Coulter was making me feel reading the books. She's terrifying, she's manipulative, she's all of that, and at the same time I can see how much she loves Lyra, all of what she's doing for Lyra. I can see also when she's hurt, when she's divided, when she's disturbed, I can see all of her emotions because the actress is so good at playing this character, and in a way she's making me feel even more emotions than the character into the books, which is great in my opinion. But really it's because of all of the hate, you know, that I had for this character and that I also have with this show, that really I'm like that each time that she appears, and I really don't want to roll for her things, you know. Okay, I'm gonna stop this review right now because now I have to work, edit on these 2 episodes, so you guys, you're gonna have them on Patreon, and you guys on YouTube, you're gonna have them as soon as possible. So I have a lot of works in front of me, at least 9 hours. So let's stop things right there. It's all for you and for me for today, so it's all for me for now, so bye for now. Bye.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine?
Crazy.